Hi everyone, welcome to this video on creating a React app and adding the React Card component. The card is a CSS-based component that is designed to display information or content in a card format. You can customize the appearance of the cards by changing the header, content, and footer elements. In this video, you will see how to add the card component in a React application and how to add a header, content, image, horizontal card, and action buttons. Before proceeding, ensure you have installed the latest versions of Node.js and React. I'll be using Visual Studio Code as my editor and showing the output in the Chrome browser. First, I'll open Visual Studio Code, create a new application using the npx create React app command, and name it My React App. Since I want to create the app with TypeScript, I add the TypeScript template. It will take a few seconds to create the project. I navigate to the newly created React app. To use the card component, I type the npm install at Syncfusion /ej2 layouts -save command. Now, the package will be installed. Before using a Syncfusion component, I must register the trial license key. I open the index.tsx file and import the register license method from the Syncfusion ej2 base package. Using this method, I register the trial license key. To generate a trial key, refer to the link in the description below. The Syncfusion React license key registration is mandatory. Next, I open the app.tsx file and remove the default code snippets. The card component is a CSS-based component which will be rendered when the appropriate CSS classes are added to the target element. To demonstrate, let me add a division tag and apply the predefined class, eCard, to make it act like a card. This eCard class will add some default CSS style attributes to the container element and render it as a card. To access the CSS styles of the card component, first I need to import the necessary CSS references. So, I open the app CSS file and import the material theme CSS references from the ej2 layouts and ej2 base styles. I also add some custom styles to the app component to align the card component within it. Save the changes and run the application using the npm start command. Here, you can see the outline of the card rendered. Next, I want to display the card with a header and content. So, let me add a division tag with the class name eCardHeader inside the card division element, and add another division tag with the class name eHeaderCaption. Inside this tag, I include two more division elements with the class names eCardTitle and eCardSubtitle and add appropriate values to it. Now, you can see the title and subtitle in the card's header. Next, I will show you how to add a content to the card. I add a division tag with the class name eCardContent next to the card header tag and set an appropriate value to it. See now, the card is displayed with the content. To display the card header with an image, add a division tag with the class name eCardHeaderImage in the header. Then in the app CSS file, I set the appropriate URL for the image. Now, the card header is rendered with an image. Alternatively, the image can also be placed directly in the card. For that, first remove the division tag for the image inside the header section. Next, add the division tag with the class name eCardImage inside the card division tag. Then in the app CSS file, I set the appropriate URL for the image. Now you can see the card rendered with a background image. You will notice that all the card elements are aligned vertically. To display it horizontally, add the eCard horizontal class name into the card division. Looking here, the card elements are aligned horizontally. You can use the eCard stacked class name to align some parts vertically. I wrap the header and content part elements inside the division tag with the class name eCard stacked to align them vertically. See, the card specific columns are aligned vertically. Finally, I will show you how to add a card footer and place action buttons in it. To add the button component, I need to install the buttons package using the npm install at Syncfusion /ej2 React buttons -- save command. Next, add the division tag with the class name eCard actions. Inside this division tag, add the button element with the content read more. Here, I plan to create a primary button, so I set the class name to eButton ePrimary. Then I open the app CSS file and import the EJ2 buttons material theme CSS reference to access the button styles. Also, I set the margin style for aligning the button. Now, you can see the card displayed with an action button horizontally. When I place the card footer content inside the card stack division, it will be displayed below the card content. By default, action buttons are positioned horizontally. When I add another action button, subscribe, see, the buttons will display horizontally. To align them vertically, add the class name eCard vertical to the footer. See, the action buttons are aligned vertically. In this video, I have shown you how to add the card component in a React application, and how to add a header, content, image, horizontal card, and action buttons. If you want to see the working example of this, you can download it from the GitHub link in the description below. I have also shared a link to learn about obtaining a free license key to use our React suite if you are eligible for our community license. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please like and subscribe to our channel.